Not sure I told you, but I really like your teeth. That hairy coat of yours with nothing underneath. Not sure you have a name, so I will call you Keith. See where you're going, but I don't know where you've been. Is that saliva or blood dripping off your chin? If you don't like the name Keith, I'ma call you Jim. And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. Give that wolf. I like the scent of every meal on your breath. That hunger in you, I'm in danger now, I guess. Let's go to grandma's, use the grandma tastes the best. And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. Give that wolf. Someone give that wolf a banana. And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. Grandma, yum, yum. Someone give that wolf a banana. Before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. Give that wolf, wolf, wolf. Not sure I told you, but I really like your teeth. That hairy coat of yours with nothing underneath. Not sure you have a name, so I will call you Keith. Not sure I told you, but I really like your teeth. That hairy coat of yours with nothing underneath. Not sure you have a name, so I will call you Keith. See where you're going, but I don't know where you've been. Is that saliva or blood?
Hello gentlemen, we are starting very shortly with the stream itself. We have a few technical difficulties which will be saved
And
very soon.
before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. Give that wolf. I like the scent of every meal on your breath. That hunger in you, I'm in danger now, I guess. Let's go to grandma's, use the grandma tastes the best. And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the penultimate round of the season. Welcome to RFO. We're here at round number 10 today. Or is it round number 9? I kind of forgot. I think it's round number 10 and it is going to be very exciting today. This could be the decision between who will be world champion. Scap has a chance to become world champion today. But maybe, just maybe, it will be Acer. I was quickly thinking a bit. There are only 5 points separate. No, never mind. Wait. No, I have been confused. Hold on, let me quickly look it up. This is a great opening. Anyway, welcome to round number 10. We are here in the land of maple syrup and Canada. And snow. And we're here in Canada for round number 10. Joining me in the commentary box today is It's Beast, who hopefully, and Kral. Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah,
Hello, Kral.
Snuck in. Hi.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Ah, yes, we can hear you. Great.
Yep, I'm ready.
So now we have Kral in the commentary box, and It's Beast, one of our new commentators, and a very old friend of mine who brought me into, or no, he didn't brought me in row racing, but he was one of the first people I worked with in row racing.
Right. I'm after being T20 in every race possible last time I raced.
Back in the good BRF1 days, when
I'm
it's
been-
the racing point
oh.
driver, he could laugh 6 times.
Yeah.
No, it was only 7.
That's worse.
Australia. That was at Australia. I got
Australia.
lapped in 5 laps.
Those
times,
were the days. But those days are now over, and now we are here commentating. I don't know about you, Carl. I think you'll be racing very shortly.
That is correct. I will be racing in a few seconds.
Few seconds. It's still 50 minutes till we're starting.
Yeah, I am, and obviously.
Anyway, we're going to quickly go away. We'll be right back, and we're going to get into today's race because it could be a very important round.
Sorry, I had
Good evening, my people up in the chandeliers. The wine and dining, the menu is blood, sweat, and tears. Everybody ready, raining down confetti. Champions are born right now. Ain't about the glamour, click goes the hammer. Run when you hear that sound. Heroes never die, gonna make it to the finish line. We know we survive, even if we crawl to the finish line. All believe it, underdog dreaming, don't need your cheers. World's gonna say it. Heroes never die, gonna make it to the finish line.
And we are back here today. We are still 15 minutes away from the drive, and there's just been an announcement regarding some of the driver changes since last week. Well, one of the new ones that just been announced is that Toyota signs Aviation Chat as their reserve. It's not a very
That's a reasonable move.
big thing.
Yeah, it's a reasonable move. He's a good driver. I think they can get some performance out of him if he has to step in.
Yeah. Also, one news very close to you, in fact, is Aston Martin, who has signed
Yes.
Jaden Terminator as their main driver and demoted Jixkas. And thank God for that, because I cannot pronounce his name. Could you talk a bit about the inside of that? Because you are also a Aston Martin driver, so.
Yeah, that is correct. I think it's a bit harsh to demote him like that. I think Jay is racing today in Canada, obviously. It's a bit harsh. He's not had a bad performance. I think rather Jaden had a really lucky result with lots of DNFs up the road. Obviously, very strong performance, but I wouldn't shit my pants for that. So obviously he's done a great job, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Jaden is one of my, at least he was one of my drivers in Delps Ion League, and he did a very good job in that. So, I think he can be competitive, but I do not know where. I think he will be just behind you, but on the other hand, you are not also you're not really fighting for the podiums. Hopefully today that can be different.
Yeah, obviously we want to maximize performance. Maybe it's looking like we could have a pretty hectic race, and that is always something that teams like us benefit from.
Yeah, this track is very good at that. We're going to talk about that shortly.
Yeah, I
Oh, go ahead.
would have said that if I had a choice, we should have removed this race from the calendar a long time ago, because this is a dangerous track.
And I would say the exact opposite, because now we have chaos.
Yeah, but I would prefer driver safety over chaos.
Oh, I can assure you the drivers are very safe in dirty cars at the moment. Ferrari, one of the news, has promoted Moto to be main driver. That is very good to hear, because he has done a very good performance lately. Let's see what else is. Alpine, I think, has been demoted or no changed to Toyota. Yes, and
They've rebranded.
yeah, they rebranded. Their team principal at the moment is Neo. I think, isn't he also a driver?
Maybe, I am not aware of the current status in the paddock.
Yeah, I also haven't been paying much attention to that. But as you said before, you wanted this race deleted because it's so dangerous. Well, let's just talk a bit about the track, because why is this track notorious for being dangerous and unpredictable?
We can start with the murder curves, something very prominent when you drive around here.
Yeah, I mean, PS2 had a few laps back. Could you talk a bit about that, what you felt like the track, because it's been a while since you
I
drove.
mean, yeah, it's been over a year. Oh man, Crowler's gone.
Is Crowd gone? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
easy. I think it's more unpredictable with how fast the corners are. That one corner after the first DRS zone is going to be crazy. A lot of people, for some reason, hit that curve and flip, and usually that's what happened in my time. Obviously, I haven't been here for a little bit, so I don't know what the skill level is now.
One
But
of
that's what I remember.
one of the other big things is what we are looking at right now is turn 9. It's notorious as the turn which is most chaotic, because there is a bump right there, so if you have bad luck you fly off, and there is pretty much nothing you can do to stop yourself from flying into the barrier and ending your race.
I want to apologize on everyone at the stream if you hear my nephew ruffling in the background of toys. Can't really stop it, so it's gonna happen the entire race.
And the thing is, it's not only turn 9. In fact, the whole straight we're seeing right now is also very bumpy. So pretty much the whole track is pure bumps, which means it's very hard for the drivers to keep it under control, especially in rainy conditions. And that
Yeah, it hit.
What? That are the conditions that we are racing in today, because it has, I think, it looks like the rain chance will be 30%, which is higher than usual. So with a little bit of luck, we could see some very exciting rain, which would pretty much throw this whole race upside down.
I think if it rains, we're gonna have a new winner. I feel like if it rains, the leaders are. It matters when it starts raining and when they have to pit. I feel like, if it starts raining at the very start, it's definitely gonna be, everyone's gonna pit. But if it's like France back in season 3 or season 4, where it rained at the very start and then stopped raining as the race started, and then started raining after everyone pit, if it does that, it's gonna be chaotic and no one's gonna know who's gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, looking back at last season, it wasn't, I don't know if it was raining, but I did know that Officer Camp crashed out, because it's Canada, of course, and Buffett Guitar won, and I took 3rd place, because yes, I did. So this is really the place where the underdogs can shine and fight their way through to the front.
This is where, if this track doesn't rain, though, it's where the men and the boys separate, because if you look at lap times right now, obviously you have some slower you have the top 4 drivers who are just gonna duel it out that are Dakar, Acer, Benefit, and Officer Cap. But then you have people like Hawk who week in and week out can sometimes win it. I don't even know if he's racing it or not anymore.
Hawk has actually won the first race of the season, but after that he's pretty much been on a downfall, even getting fired mid-race.
Yeah, yes, that's happened. He's very unpredictable how he can race, you know. Right now I'm watching Dakar run a lap around.
Not very consistent,
Dakar,
but
Acer.
who knows, maybe that changes now that there's less pressure on him into a different team.
Yeah.
Also, one of the very exciting things about today's race is that it could decide the championship which we are fighting for today. At the moment, Officer Cap is ahead of Acer with only 30 points separating them, which means that if Officer Cap fails to finish this race and Acer wins, it will be 5 points separation going into the final round. But it is very hard for that to be the case, because if Officer Cap stays ahead of Acer this race, he will win the championship.
And Aviation Chat is doing something really weird right now. He looks to be going backwards currently.
Aviation? Yeah, it's mostly a strat for people to drive back when going on hot laps, because they do not have to do the full lap here.
Yes.
But that's something they cannot do this race, so in the race itself.
Yeah.
Looking
I
at
think, I believe Acer has a good chance of winning this. I watched him run a lap. He is very consistent around this. Officer Cap right now running the lap. Can you send me a map of the turns?
I do not have a map of the terms at the moment.
Or do you just have them
I just know
memorized?
turn 9 and the rest I remember.
Which one's 9? Is that the
That's the
ERS?
yeah, that's the turn of death. Let's just call it that.
Oh, got it. Alright. So, actually, Cap is entering turn 9 right now.
You could say it's called.
ERS enabled.
Quickly looking. Yeah, he's going at
And as
turn.
you see there, oh, see
He's going a
right
little
there.
bit slidey. We cannot see it at the moment. on the stream,
What
but-
I'm gonna say is a lot of when you're racing, your car does not, you do not have as much control as you think. A lot of people who spectate think you have control over your car. Obviously, you can turn it, but when you're driving these cars, they're so unpredictable. You're just along for the ride and just trying to tell it where to go. The turn of death, turn 9 is, you just can't control your car. If your back wheels hit any type of dirt or curb, you're gonna slide out, and usually that ends in a flip. We've seen it a lot within a few seasons ago at Canada.
Yeah, I'm looking a bit at the Constructors' Championship at the moment. Ferrari is closest to Vexilon with 32 points difference, but it can still change, but it's very doubtful considering Ferrari has been lacking a lot of pace since the Care left them. After that we have Craig, also in a bit of a field of their own. But the battle between P4 is between Alfa Romeo and Brandstar, with only 6 points separating them.
I know this really doesn't matter, but if you look at P9 and 10, you got Alpine and Aston Martin a point apart. Think about it. If Aston Martin has one good race, they could easily boost all the way up to P7.
Yeah, but they also have to get a good race, because if they do not get enough points, they will lose their team principal. That is one of the rules that was made, so every team has to perform. Especially the ones down in the back.
I be honest, I mean, you and me have experience with Very, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he used to be your team owner. I used to be your engineer. That was a great day, but I think, to be honest, it's gonna go down to if Fluxalon can keep their 2 drivers. If they can keep Cap or Dakar and maybe pay them a little bit more, I think they'll easily win it, because they have 2 of the best drivers in the server.
I think Vexilon Racing won't have a lot of trouble with that, because Vexilon has a pretty good reputation around here.
I mean, 32 gap. I mean, the only way that's gonna get beat, honestly, is if they get a 1-2 Ferrari. But obviously, we know Ferrari has been disappointing recently, I guess.
I mean, Moto could help them up, but I don't see the second Ferrari driver anywhere online. That is that
so
Fun Channel? No, that is Alfa Romeo main driver, who is also not online.
So currently the practice standings are Dakar with a 108.704. but then what I'm really looking at here is 4th and 5th. Officer Cap with a 1:10.249 or 8, and Joe Mom, I guess it is, with a 1.10403. You know, that's only a 2/10 gap. I know that's a lot for F1, but holy. And then 6th and 7th is even closer, 0.003 seconds.
Yeah, let's take a little look at the cars driving on the track right now. It's still practicing. Because he Officer Cap is in P4.
And Joe Mama is right in front of him, actually.
Yeah,
Let's hope it doesn't distract.
it's just holding him up a bit. Or it's giving a little slipstream, but Joe Mama is going out of the way now. I think he's also a new driver for Aston Martin, or for the Alfa Romeo, because I haven't seen him before.
Yeah, I mean, and if he can show up today, he probably can get a recognition from another big team. This is a car. Oh,
Yeah,
why there? This is a 3-car. Oh, someone's out. Is that someone's destroyed tire?
It's practice, so they don't really
Oh,
retire,
no,
but
someone's
people
dead
crashing
body.
can happen.
Yes.
Joe Alma
I
actually
believe-
into P5. That's surprisingly good, considering Clocks, his teammate, is a very good performer, and now in P11, so he hadn't really get a good lap timing.
Godfritz is racing today.
Oh, and yes, in the
Aston Martin, I guess.
in the old Aston Martin, that brings back
Yeah.
memories. It was my first ever car on the game, so
Oh, same.
I feel very old right
I guess
now.
he's probably racing just for the points reason. I mean.
Yeah, Aston Martin really needs those points if he wants to stay in his seat. Here we see.
I mean, and if you look at the points, it has really changed a lot.
We see a hot lap from the car right now. This is
And I mean,
on board from his totally not Vexilon car.
you just check him. Yes, that guy. Okay, can you check him
The
loudly?
race will be starting in 1 minute, and the car sets down the purple first sector, going down to turn 9. Will he have any trouble there? We're going to see it right now.
And the fun fact I'm looking at is that driver named Joe Mama is this his first race.
Yeah, he's
He has
very
not scored a
fast. So
point this season.
I think he will be
and there he goes over the.
Oh!
Hard hit on the wall.
And that is the car's practice round over, or can he still
and
recover
that
it?
is a Flexilon car. Is
That
that his?
is
Is
indeed
that
a
his
Flexilon
car?
car. Right,
30
people.
seconds is the race.
Race starting in 30
And
seconds.
Dakar looks to try to actually get his correct car. Dakar is telling good luck, everyone. Is anyone even listening to us?
I don't know. I mean, in the stream people are watching, so
They are.
hello people. Are you excited for the race? What are your predictions as the people are joining on the grid? And is that Moto? It's Buffett Qatar in the Ferrari at the front with Officer Cap on the second row.
Buffett guitar. I'll read out the lineup after everyone's thrown in. On my, are there tires not loaded for you or no?
That is actually part of the new race system.
Oh, they can pick their tires?
Yeah, but because it's equal car settings on, it will not be possible.
Do we have a link to the server?
Oh,
Do
hello.
we have what?
Oh yeah, we do have the link to the server.
Oh,
Yes,
hey,
we do.
GP, you're here.
This is about GP.
Yeah,
Oh.
I finally commentate this weekend.
We have 3 people, 2 beasts.
3 people.
Alright, so the lineup is gonna be Officer Camp.
The lights are beginning to go on, and they're going to out very shortly, and they are off. Some getting a very good start, also straight side by side with Officer Cap. As 3 of them go pretty much equal, but it's Buffett who got the best exit and is now up into P1.
Wow.
Very good exit by him.
I'm really
Oh, and that
where Acer
Buffett.
started.
Oh.
Who's crashed?
He almost did. He slid. He was very
Alright,
close. To
look
first.
at those gaps between Buffett and Officer Cap. That just shows the speed. And then
Joe Mama had a bad
someone's
start.
around.
Oh,
Acer could win
that
the World
is the
Championship
Aston
today.
Martin of. Oh no, that's Clocks. Yeah, the
Acer
championship
win
is
the
very
World
close. Let's see who will have trouble in turn 9.
Can I
Also, if you look at this,
It looks like everyone
Crown,
gets
one of our
away
new-
safely. The Care, what is he doing down there? P10.
You know what? You know what's really disappointing to me? That was the two Aston Martins in the back. I expected more from Joe. You know? Oh, someone spins out.
Oh yeah, and
That was
is
Neo.
oh
That was Neo play.
Neo.
or not
Joe
Neo.
Mama spun out too.
Yes.
Oh, I think are they on the wrong tire?
Officer
or
Cap
something?
is struggling actually a bit. He is now
Oh,
in
he's falling
He's in
back.
the
P5.
midfield now. Someone's in the lead.
Acer has the fastest lap.
Acer really needs his
And
fastest lap
aviation Chad into the pits.
already.
Oh, did he break? Oh, he broke his front wing.
He broke his front wing.
We don't see that every
Let's see
day.
how much time this affects him.
I think he lost it on the bridge. Not sure though.
You know what? What
I
I'm
mean,
really
it's hardly surprising that somebody has
Outguard
already
is
lost
actually
the front wing.
fighting for the lead right now.
who is?
Yes, finally,
is-
he's finally starting to show people
you
what
know
he's
what?
made of.
You wanna know how fast Acer is? Acer came from P12 starting on their grid to P6.
Well, I
already.
need to get a move on because Officer Cap is
Mhm.
ahead of him, and if he stays ahead of him, as Neo is out of the race.
Yes.
Neo is. Has
Already.
he? Has he retired?
He has
Yes.
said something in chat, so I think it is a
The chat is lagging for me, so I can't.
clock's
Yes,
having a
it's
little
nice.
slide, but it's fine.
Let's see how.
4 wide, 3 wide.
Yeah, it's very close at the start. Officer Cap now joining the battle at the front.
Aviation
Acer still
Chad
trying
is
to catch up
only
together with
seconds
Hawk.
back.
Summon Cap.
Aviation
Buffett and
Chad.
Outguard.
Buffett gets a
Oh my
good
God.
exit, so that
Yes.
Let's look at the tire choices by the
Acer.
front driver.
Acer's up to P5 now.
Officer Cap now in P4 with the fastest lap, so
And you know
he's
what's crazy?
picking up the pace.
Everyone is on mediums. But you all know something? Aviation pit for hards. Oh, and
That-
he's struggling.
Well,
He
everyone
just
is on
went
mediums
very
because
wide.
that is how the system works. Just
Yes,
saying.
but besides
think it-
aviation.
I think
Oh,
aviation-
Buffett in the wall.
Is he out
Is
of
he
the
out?
race?
And he's not out, but he's
No.
in. And there's someone else. Is that Officer Cap? No, it's not. Who was in the wall? That
Buffett
was-
got very lucky there. Buffett got very, very lucky.
that by
he
Kerr?
came away.
There was some car in the wall, but I do not know who it was.
Unknown. I
The
think.
Kerr down in P7.
It looked like a
Outguard is
Vexilon,
leading
but
this race.
no, Officer Cap is
now by
ahead.
2 tenths.
Now, Officer
We've got
Cap
a
is
3-way
taking-
battle. Four
Outguard
way
going
Acer.
very wide.
Oh, Ace has gone wide.
Acer up to fourth.
Acer did go wide. before
Acer needs to pick it up.
DRS02.
Officer Cap is getting away from him fast.
Right now, if my math is correct, he would win it right now. If he finished like this.
Yes. So,
I think Acer really needs to make sure. I mean, Acer's really praying that Cap disconnects again. Obviously, Outguard takes the lead past the line.
Yes, he does. But I
Is there any
think-
pin in
Oh,
this
it's Cap! I
combo?
see Cap. He was sliding. I saw Cap for a second. He was sliding. I think on my
Cap's
screen.
tire wear
yeah,
might
he
be
did
cooked.
lose some time.
I did see Cap
Cap's
starting to
tire
lose the
might-
rears into turn 1.
Yeah, that cost him
gonna-
some
Oh,
time as
sorry.
Outguard is actually now a bit more comfortable in the lead.
Yeah, 8 tenths now. Still got
Outguard is an
Aaron
Aston
Burns
Martin,
will pay the
correct?
DRS.
I think it's all gonna go down to strategy here. I think the real smart person is Aviation because he pitted. I know he pitted because of buckle wing, but he
Oh,
did
what's
hard.
up,
Outguard! He is fine.
Goes
Somehow.
wide.
He's got a bit lucky, but
He
Did
definitely
Acer
Acer now
got
is gonna be
lucky.
crawling in on Outguard.
Some
It's
also in the
okay.
wall.
Oh,
Oh,
Summit.
that
Is it
cost
Summit?
him some time.
yes,
Oh,
he's
someone.
and Cap now.
Now we have
That's a
spread out.
very,
and
very,
Cap is taking the lead.
Joining Buffett, Kral is
Clear
just
run.
patiently waiting in the back for the people to crash, and the car behind
Acer
him.
is up to
that's-
3rd. Acer is
Randomizer
up to
was the
3rd.
one that went into the wall earlier.
Oh, and I if you look at this right now, this is gonna be a very close thing between Acer and Outguard.
Yeah, Hawk is now
Yeah.
into
If
P4.
Acer can get
Yeah.
DRS through here, this might change it.
Oh, was that the Decad? Decad just going a bit wide out of turn 2.
Lap
I think
6, I
so.
believe.
Range chance has been changed.
Set to 30%.
Cap has now got a 7/10 lead over Outguard. So both
And then
Outguard.
Oh,
Oh,
Buffett.
that's Buffett.
Buffett had
Did
a
he?
little
Did
spin.
a full
Not outside the race
360
yet, though.
there.
That was-
And that means he is actually behind Randomizer now.
Couldn't really
in
call it a
P9.
little
Oh, Acer
spin.
goes a little bit wide. I don't know what happened there. He like just. I think Acer backed off honestly. I think he's not. I don't think he wants to put the pressure on them yet.
I think
I don't
he
think he
wants
should.
to.
I don't think he should push right now because
No.
if he starts pushing too much, he could
If we
risk
looked at
losing
Cap,
the car.
obviously Cap has been sliding around. So I think if Cap loses it one corner, he's gonna attack like a shark and just overtake.
Yeah, I think Acer does not want to push too hard to crash, but he does really need to get off
It's
his
a-
cap.
It's a
Right
game
now-
of chess at the moment between
Oh,
the
there's his
championship
car
rivals.
standing still.
Oh, is that aviation?
That's is
Ooh, Joe
that
Mama has just gone into the wall
oh,
Joe Mama
on his
is-
P13, but who's slow?
Joe Mama is very slow. He's very lagging
Randomizer's
behind.
just gone wide as well at turn 2.
Aviation chat also in the final corner.
Yes.
Outcard, I think he got a pretty good exit there.
Yeah, Hawk base is within DRS range of Acer now, so Hawk is catching up.
Like I said, Hawk is
Going
unpredictable.
for
but
turn
he
9
can
now.
come out
Off
and
the
win a
cap,
race.
going wide and going into the wall.
And is he still got a front wing? Yes, he's fine, but Acer makes the overtake.
And
Oh,
that
And that
is
was the chance that
very
Acer was looking
Outguard.
for. Officer Cap
Outguard
now
with the
down to
1.3
4th.
lead.
Hulk also going by.
And Outguard inherits the lead of the race.
Oh, Hulk a little
And
bit
Beckett is
slidey on
out.
exit. Beckett?
Beckett is out of the race.
Oh, what a shame.
That was the chance for Acer at turn 9.
Yeah, Acer now up into
Hunting down
P2,
Outguard.
going after Outguard, who is
Oh.
having the time of his life there, I think, because he's really doing a
Yes.
good job.
I think
Acer
that's what
has
Acer was waiting for.
Oh, Summon and Decare both pitting, so they may be going for the undercut maybe.
Yeah, looks like.
They're probably trying to undercut Random and Hawk because
The care says it's undrivable. If he says it's undrivable,
Benefit.
then
Oh,
Yeah, Decare
think
says this is undrivable.
yeah,
something is
then it's
wrong.
going to be an undercut, and it's going to be
Benefit has retired.
yeah. Officer Cap
Beckett has-
is now very close to Ace's
Plus-
rear,
Yes. Just
Both
got a
with
three-way
DRS.
battle for the lead.
going side by side through turn 9,
Outguard
and
is just,
God.
Officer
takes
Cap
turn.
takes the position.
Officer Cap is toying with his prey currently. I think he is just trying to keep it after that slide earlier.
Yeah, he
Yes, as Acer tries to go down the inside of Cap.
I think
Going a
Jack
bit
might have
wide.
put a wrong
Crap.
setting on. I mean, he is.
Oh, he has a
not
better
being
run, I
able to
think. He
do-
has a good run now, but yeah, he just loses it now as
Yeah.
Officer
is a
Cap
great
tries to
racer.
take 2 flies at one and going after Outguard as well.
Oh, Outguard sliding on. No,
Oh!
he's Outguard into the pit.
He's
He's
in the
fine. He's
pits.
just gone straight into the pits.
You know
Okay.
what? When
I
I'm
think
listening,
he's actually went on there by
Hawk-based.
accident.
Yeah, he's probably got it there
Listen.
by accident, but I think he's probably a right time to pit.
Yeah, let's see if the
I think
undercut
he might be
worked
going to
out
the
for the
undercut.
care. The
This
care,
could be a blessing in disguise for Outguard, even though he slid into the pit by accident.
yeah. I mean, the
He's
care
still
is
got away. He's
the
still got
care
away with
is
it,
ahead of
something
him
there.
now, so it looks like the undercut has paid off.
Yes.
So I think he will inherit the lead if it continues like this.
Yeah, he
And
could
look at
actually.
Hawk. Hawk is just sitting back 2.3 seconds.
Yeah, he's just
in his own world.
He's just
he's-
chilling right now.
he's in P3. He's not
He is-
complaining.
He is, like I've said before the stream.
I think
Oh,
Officer Cap had
Hawk
a little
into
bit.
the wall.
Officer Cap had a bit of a worse
Who's
exit.
in the wall? Who was in the
It
wall?
was Hawk
Acer
in the wall
taking
out
the
of-
lead now
out of
from Officer
turn
Cap.
9.
Yes.
But no
Will-
damage it looks to appear from
Will
the lead
Acer
from
win the
our-
championship today if he wins the race?
No. He's 5 seconds behind Cap. So if he wins and Cap gets second, it's probably going to be close to a tie.
Officer Cap will
Oh,
need to lose
okay.
a lot of
Wait,
more
how
positions.
many more races do we have left?
We have Abu Dhabi next week. Then we as the front runners into the pits. Cap and Acer both
Is Abu
pitting.
Dhabi the last race?
Hawk staying. Oh no, Hawk's going in too.
This could be like
Hawk is
actual
into the
IR.
pit, so
Well,
in a way, Outguard slipping into the pits by accident could have been a blessing in
Both of the
disguise.
care
He could get
is-
the undercut.
the care is going on to the
Care's in
finish
lead.
line now.
Care is in the
The
lead.
care is in the lead.
And Outguard, will Officer Cap make it out the pits in front of Outguard? I don't think he has.
No, he doesn't.
He has. Yes, he has.
Oh, he
Okay.
has.
Ooh, I think that was Acer. Yeah, both
Aviation
of them
chat
have.
had-
There's a
Aviation
that's an
chat.
Alfa Romeo.
Aviation
And
chat is out.
Aviation
It's
is
the
out,
Toyota.
And Joe Mama is out. Aviation on the
Ooh.
curbs.
Oh,
I
that.
think the curbs may have
Joe
taken him
Mama
out there.
parked it, and aviation is.
Joe Mama
the-
was, Joe Mama about turn 2 was out. I think the curbs might have taken out Aviation
Yeah.
chat there.
Yeah, that's just. That's
We've
So it was
really-
a
argued
four-way
about-
battle at the front. The Care's genius strategy.
I mean, the car will have
Put him in the lead.
won't have as fresh tires as Officer Cap and Acer, but
Not-
he is on
And
the
then
mediums.
Outguard. But Outguard has lost position. This is crazy. I thought he would easily be in the lead after that.
It looks like Joe Mama is
But
also
Outguard
out.
hasn't really, if you think about it though, Outguard hasn't really lost much time, despite having that slip up and entering the
Yes.
pit.
Joe Mama
It's
has
been a bit of
also
a blessing
been.
in disguise as he's attempting to go around the outside of Acer now.
Joe Mama is also out of the
Oh,
race
Outguard's
apparently.
slipping as well. So that means
Everybody is now in the point. I just want to mention
Yes.
that.
Acer is going onto the attack on Officer Cap now. He has closed up a little bit.
And you know what that means about everyone being in the points? That means Aston Martin
Oh, there's
might
a
not
car.
lose their
There
tomorrow.
is a car, whatever it is. I
I
think,
think that was Joe Mama's car.
that's a very
It's
odd
a-
place to put it.
Oh,
I
who
think
was
he might
that?
have
That
wrecked
was
it.
Acer. That was Acer just slipping coming out of turn 4.
Oh, Acer's lost position. He's now what, almost a second behind Outguard.
Yeah, that is.
He's gonna get DRS down into turn 9. Let's see here. Turn 9.
Okay, still chilling at the front now. Got almost a 2-second
Oh,
gap.
and that
Ooh.
is Outguard.
Outguard and
Ooh.
Acer are just, I think they're
Oh.
putting pressure on each other and it's just going crazy.
I mean, no one has crashed there. They
No.
have slid, but there's no
It's
crash yet
turned
at
into
turn
a
9.
four-car battle for second place between Officer Cab, Acer, Summon, and Outguard.
It's apparently it's Hawk's home track at the moment, so
He's down.
You
He's
have
gonna
to
get
do,
wide
pretty
into
well.
the RSM2.
I mean, and then there's a battle for P7, P8. I mean, look at that.
Yeah,
Two
between
tenths apart of
Randomizer
each other.
and Fox. In
Crow, yeah,
that-
he's
Polo-
just chilling
Polo
out. He's
and
very
Alfa Romeo.
very cautious at the moment.
Aviation out of the race, which is crazy to me. Let's see,
He,
can Crown
crashed
one
it.
of our media members?
Some going over Outguard. Oh yeah, I see Randomizer going a little bit wide. But
He's currently in the bar.
oh, the care! The care hit the curb.
What happened?
Decare. Ooh, it's fine though. I think he's got a big enough gap to compensate for some minor errors.
Well, let's see
One
what the
car
gap
this-
is now.
Oh, he's
If he
sliding.
goes wide again.
God has not pitted yet. Actually, I don't know what's wrong with his strategy. He needs to figure out that he needs to pit. And also, it was Joe Mama's home track.
Yeah, that
Yeah, he
is.
backed out.
I mean, I
Unfortunate.
guess it's a curb for curse for the home drivers.
Let's see. Outguard is. I think Outguard should just sit there and let the front drivers mess up.
Just wait for
Yeah,
him to crash.
I do think Outguard's mistake.
And I believe
was
Officer Cap is just playing with his prey at this point.
Yeah, Acer is losing a little bit of time to Officer Cap, and
Ace
why
is
did
not far behind though. He's only about 2
Someone has overtaken Outguard.
yeah.
I think that happened. Yeah, that might have happened a couple of laps ago. It's now 4/10 the gap between Cap and Acer.
Outguard is. What has happened? He's 6 seconds. He's 2 seconds back from Summit.
Adds Godfrey Sullers into the
I think
pits
he had a
now.
little bit of a slide, I guess.
I think he might have spun.
Probably. Oh, he has a spin
Outguard.
now.
Just stuck in the
Sly.
curbs.
Godfrey, yeah, he's
That's
not
why
doing
I'm-
very good. It's a bad day for Aston Martin. They really need points now, and if Godfrey
No.
wants to keep his seat, and it doesn't look like they can get that at the moment.
But the
So,
car's still got a
yeah.
1.6 second gap.
I'm very.
You know what this might become? This might become IRL last year's F1 season where it goes down to Acer and Officer Cap in the last race. Because Acer got his position back. It's now second and third for them.
And that's
Kral having a little
Summons going.
slidey on the pitch.
Summon went really slow out of turn 2, and that's a chance for Outguard to make up some time.
Summon and
Yeah.
Outguard are like
Yeah,
far
I don't know what
apart.
happened with Summon. He was just coming slowly out of turn 2, so I think he just had to brake harder.
Hawk, I think Hawk had a little problem, but there was a tree in the way, so I couldn't see that much.
Hawk is actually
Yes.
caught up to Outguard now, about a second
Yep.
behind the Brown Star
Summon
driver.
is
Acer is also
Flying.
closing up again, so it's very close between those two.
It is,
Yeah,
yes. Ace
he's
is taking a
been-
wide line into the double left-hander.
Yeah,
I think he's being careful.
they're really
honestly.
the
Oh,
care.
back
That's the
air!
care! That is the care!
The care is
And the
not
care-
what he
I
once
think
was
that's
by
time
the
for
looks
back
of
air to
things.
pit.
He's
I
now
think
down to third place, and we have a three-way
think-
battle for the lead here.
I mean, maybe
I
he
would
can
not
catch
be
back up.
surprised if he pits here.
Knowing the care, he probably will
Yeah,
make up some
there
bad
he goes.
times, and there
What?
he
He's
goes
in the
again.
pit.
What? Yeah, he's really having tire issues. Do you think he has a
I
tire
think it's his
glitch?
setup.
I
No, I
don't
think he has
know.
a setup. I think he might have put a setup on for the rain.
Acer and Officer
I think he
Cap
wants to go
are
into
pretty
hard.
much the same strat.
Oh, and
Or
and
same
he's
lap time.
Dakar going out on hards. Let's see what he can. I think he's going to maybe the end of the race.
Probably.
I doubt it, considering the tire problem he has. Officer Cap having a little slide out of the corner, so
Randomizer
gives
is back into the pits.
Acer
This-
a time to close up.
Does anyone
Uh,
else see this as Verstappen and Hamilton?
As long as they crash together, I'm happy. No, wait,
Yes.
I'm not.
Randomizer just came into the pits, is just exiting now. He came in without front wing, so he must have lost it somewhere.
Faxlon
I
saying
feel
rain in
like-
5 minutes, but that is completely not true. We do not know where the rain is going to be.
Acer did
let's
not
hope
get
it is.
DRS
I think
either.
the rain. You know what would really matter if if Acer spun or something and Cap passed the pits and then it started raining, Acer could really take a lead.
People are encouraging Officer Cap to crash.
This is like Spingate.
That's
Spin
always
all up.
fun.
We love it.
Hawk
Well,
is
that's
actually
good.
putting...
Cap
Oh,
on wide.
Cap! Would that count as a track
Ooh.
extension?
No, it does
don't know.
not. Who knows? Maybe
But that-
Craig will
Acer.
Acer have a
has
little slidey.
Yes.
Craig might report
This
that to
tree
you.
is very much in the way of the camera.
Oh.
Same as this fence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beast, other beast, go try cut it down.
Hawkbase has just overtaken Outguard, so I think Outguard had another
I think
problem
Alcard's
there.
ready to pit. He's
yeah,
on hard.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I just noticed. Alcard is on hards. Everyone
Oh
else
god,
is
a
on.
little slidey coming out of
Actually-
Acer, I think he had a little problem in turn 9.
Everyone's
fuck?
on hards. I
He
just
was
noticed that.
on the grass. But I
And,
did not see much.
The backfield is all spread out. We have 20-second gaps all apart.
Acer is
Oh,
really
and a
pushing.
lap car might actually be a problem. Also, Cap is
Godfrey.
coming up on a lap car.
Yeah, Godfritzel in the Aston
God
Martin.
Fritz.
I mean, I don't
As,
think he's
Cap
much
is
of a
actually-
problem.
Cap is actually pulling away now from Acer. The gap.
I think
Is
Acer's
it
calmed it
how-
down. I think
Acer
knows
had a
the tires are
mistake
gonna-
earlier in turn 9, so I think that is the main problem there. Some
It's now
pitting,
1.8 seconds. So it is
Randomizer was slow through turn 9.
going
Indeed, pitting.
for the undercut. It looked very strong here, so
Oh
this could
wow,
help
we have
him.
a big midfield battle from 4th to 7th.
The Brand
Yes,
Stars
yes.
are
someone's
fighting
in the
each
pits,
other.
Actually. Someone's in
and
the pits.
Fox in the Alfa Romeo.
Outguard is
Someone is
fighting
coming out
off the
on
car.
another pair of hard tires.
Oh, Outguard! Very close as his teammate goes by him. Actually, not his teammate, it's just the car is using a Brand Star when in fact he is in Vexelon.
And if you look at the pit stops, if that's up on your guys' screen, there's only 3 drivers who pit twice. And so far, that's Dakar, Summon, and Rand.
Randomizer, yeah. I mean, the cat's definitely going for an undercut strategy here.
I
I think he
might
knows
be-
that if he tries anything else, he probably will struggle
He's
towards
gonna-
the end.
I think Officer Cap's going for an overcut.
Oh god, is
I think-
struggling. Oh
I
god,
think
is
Officer
I mean, yeah, Outguard has just also been overtaken by clocks, by 2 people
And
in
you know what
one
I
lap,
just noticed?
so...
Officer Cap cannot get past get past God Fritz. He's sitting behind him.
I mean,
I
this
think
could
he
be.
might be
This could
using
be.
it for his DRS.
I think he is. Yes.
And I
Strategy
think
comes to
I mean,
play.
he's right on his butt. Oh, and there he goes. He's overtook him. That's
oh,
gonna help
oh,
Acer.
Cap's got on the
Acer though.
grass. Cap's just got on the grass.
Can that help Acer though? Because Acer
Yeah.
might be able to catch him and get some DRS.
Cap did not get
Acer,
DRS.
indeed,
Acer
Acer
does.
got DRS.
That will give him a little bit of an advantage in here. Keeping it steady, a little bit of a bump, but it's fine.
These are sponsors I can say. Man.
I think Acer has closed up a little bit, we'll
And
see
got
now.
Fritzl.
He's going.
Who do you guys think?
Did he just went on site by purpose? It looks like he gave.
Oh, and there's an announcement.
Yeah, I think he
Season
might
5
have done.
There's an announcement. Season 5 standings that Toyota is no longer racing at Canada.
Hold on, I'm getting a message of some kind. Keep
The
talking,
gap
people.
is 1.5 seconds between the two front runners.
So what do you guys
And
think about
Acer?
the Officer Cap retirement possible at the end of the season?
I really doubt it, but I also
I
am
agree.
very hopeful.
I feel like it's gonna be kind of like a Lewis Hamilton, where he's just gonna go until he starts losing, and that hasn't happened yet, obviously.
I mean, I think the only time he's not. I think the only season he didn't win was the one that Dakar raced in. I don't.
Yep.
That was season
It was
2
the
or
one
3.
Dakar won, and it was a winter race that he didn't care about.
Yes.
Everyone's trying. Some people benefit wants Cap to win, and some people want off. Or some people want him to crash. Dave wants him to
Definitely.
crash.
It's pretty much a civil
I'm-
war between people who want what. It's almost. Yeah, it also looks
Definitely a
like
max.
real life.
Definitely a Max versus Lewis situation.
The Care and Hawk are
think-
having a battle
Drivers.
over here.
Because
Or the-
Acer is now outside of DRS range of Cap.
He's been outside for about 4 laps. He's just. I think Acer's calming it down because I think he knows Cap has been pushing. And
Acer's
he knows
pitting.
that-
Acer is into the pits. Oh, he's stuck in the
Oh!
wall. Oh, that's a poor
Ooh.
mistake there from
Lucky,
Acer.
lucky. There's no tire gone at that point.
The Care has overtaken Hawk, so he's up into P3 now.
Acer into the pits. Let's see. This is going
I
to
think he's trying to
Acer's
undercut
second.
on Cap.
He's
He
gonna
has
need
to.
a good stop at the moment.
Acer does
But
a
that-
good. Does anyone notice how Acer pits? He pits like halfway in it.
It was a
Oh,
bit
he's
of
back
a
on
bad
one
stop
medium.
for Acer.
It was a bad stop. The entry was really poor by his standards.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a half a second.
Oh,
0.4
that's
outguard.
Out. Going off.
Very
and
nice
that will
save.
be instant position for Acer. Hawk has also gone red.
Yeah, I think he had a.
Look how
I think he
Acer's
went
moved
wide
all the way down
there.
to
Cloxed is fourth right now.
Lost.
Cloxed
Yeah.
He hasn't
and
hit one.
Hawkface having a battle for the podium.
Very underrated
Wow,
drive at the
and
moment
that's-
by them.
Alfa Romeo.
The Care had a problem. The Care
Oh,
has
he's
made a
sliding!
mistake.
That
He
car
was
is sliding.
sliding. That guy had his entire
Officer
rear
Cap
end
was
at least
actually
in
having,
front.
I think he had a spin, considering how the people reacted as he goes
Yes.
into the pits right now,
Into the pits.
very close
You
to
know
the
what?
walls.
This is
Oh,
what
he's
I said
very
earlier.
slidey. He's very slidey. He's
This is what I
having
said
to
earlier.
jerk the car back and forth.
This is an
This could be an
overcut.
opportunity for Acer.
This is
Battling his
overcut
teammate. I
strategy.
wonder if
Acer
his
bet-
teammate will let him pass.
I don't think he will, but it will be very close. I think
Acer's
Acer,
gonna have to push.
the Care going out now, I think the Care will stay ahead. I think Acer had a problem.
That
The
guy is
Care
ahead.
going out, and here comes Acer, even more behind him.
As a randomizer is out. Is
The
out of the
overcut
race.
worked. The
Randomizer.
overcut-
Oh, the curb again. Another
The
person
Ooh,
curb
against
again.
another
the
one
God
curb.
bites the
Fritzl.
dust.
God Fritzl will move up a place to P9.
9.
Outguard going
God
out
is
pits.
just. God
Ace has gone
has-
green. Acer has gone green, so he's making up some
The
time.
reason he's
and
gone
we'll
green
get-
is he's on a new pair of mediums.
I mean,
Actually.
Acer
Yeah.
he lost about 5 seconds. That is,
Yes.
I mean, he must
I
have
think
made
that,
a mistake
I think that
there.
mistake at the pits, the mistake where he flipped the wall at the pits, may have cost
I
him
think
this.
it's gonna be another pit
Possibly.
strategy.
Maybe even more
Acer
than
be
that.
also,
honest.
to be fair, to be honest with you though, Acer is catching up. He's saying some green sectors.
Yeah, he's
He's already
overtaken
overtook
Clox.
Clock.
So that
He
is
was
the podium
7
now
tenths
for
away in
Acer.
a sector. He gained a sector in 7 tenths.
Obviously,
I'm
a bit
really
careful on the
thinking,
bridge.
Yes,
Currently, I'm really
Acer.
thinking it's gonna be a Dakar win.
I mean, where
It
is
could
the
easily be a
rain? for
Dakar
God's
win, but
sake?
Cap has
Clock's in the
just
pit.
Clocks is in the pits indeed.
Ooh, I think he's trying to hit the brakes a lot quicker, but he's going all the way to the end. I feel a few drivers go to the end, a few don't.
Still waiting for the rain to come. I mean, Officer Cap oh, you saved it, he saved it. But
Dakar
it was
is-
very
Look
close.
at Dakar's gap on Officer Cap. Dakar is just.
Dakar,
So
though,
no
Dakar
mercy.
was 7 seconds though. Dakar was 7 seconds in
I think.
sector 3 last lap. So Officer Cap has saved about 9 tenths as God Fritzl does not have DRS on
Oh. Hey, hold on.
Ooh.
Random
That's
tried to
not
pull back out. Random tried to pull back out for that glitch.
Random.
He has been ordered. He has been ordered to drive in the pits, hasn't he?
I do not know.
Random was out, correct?
Random is out, but what has happened? Why is he back
Random.
into the race? Random crashed because of the curve.
Random is disobeying orders. He's running laps when he's not supposed to be. He's 131 seconds back.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
still. The thing is that this could really affect Godfrey's though, because he's in P9. He gained a position because of that randomizer crash. So if randomizer is driving still, and
Yep,
He's
and
been
he's been
kicked.
kicked.
that was probably inevitable, really.
Yes.
I mean, it could even cost him some problems.
That
For
could cost
season
him
6 as
points,
well.
a suspension,
Maybe
anything.
even some points losses. We do not know at the moment.
Oh, look at Acer on Officer Cap.
He is
He's
gaining.
He's catching up. He is gaining.
I mean, they are on
I think
they're on the
that's
same
how it
tires.
As Godfritzel's back onto the sausage curves behind Acer.
Randomizer was in DC when he got kicked. He was in DC1. I will be right back. I'm gonna go check up on him.
Yes, same.
Oh, someone went wide. That's the care. The care made a mistake, and Officer Cap is ahead of him now. I think did he went wide? Did he make a spin? Something along those lines. We didn't really see much, unfortunately. It's now a question if the care will take back the place.
Who's pits? Who has gone into the pits?
We
It
have
is the care.
11.
It is the
Yeah.
care. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
he's
a
gone
close
there for a
one.
second, the care.
Yeah, he's really he went really
sketchy
fast
move.
in there.
I'm
Acer
gonna
now
go-
1.4
That's a
seconds.
new thing I found out with this game. If you go into the pits really, really fast, you could easily drop the car.
Yeah, the game
And
tries to slow you down, so that is.
like I've done it many times where I've just gone into the pits normally and it slowed me down without trying to kill me. But Acer is now only 1.3 seconds down.
Crowley is very far away from
Acer
outguard.
is-
He's really just trying to be consistent, but it's costing him a lot of lap time and also
Outguard
points.
is just
So
gone. I
it's
don't
just
think
lapped Godfritzel. So we have a double Crake podium so far. 2-3 for Crake.
Yeah, but
That's
that,
gonna
An
help
all
him a lot
important
in the
win,
construct-
that win that Acer does need and has got a bit wide, but has still got DRS though.
But you know what this means? This means Craig can. I think they're P3 in the constructor. This could easily mean they take over.
no, I don't think so because two Vexlan
Into the
cars. I mean,
gap.
the care drives for Vexlan, so technically. Oh, the
Yes,
care
but,
going
I mean, they can
very
is
wide
there a
there.
Ferrari in this race? Is there no Ferrari?
There is no Ferrari, but
That means they're only 30 points under. That means they can easily take P2 in the constructor standings here.
no, I don't think so because, I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Well,
Because with one race left, if
They
no
see.
Ferrari still shows
Look
up, they'll
at the
be.
gap, Niels. The gap is now 0.8 seconds, so Acer has made up a lot of
And
time.
he's now in DPS or DRS.
I mean, maybe Officer Cap
Within-
is saving a bit more tire, so.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think Officer Cap's going to the end and Acer's not.
Acer had a little bit more of
He's
a.
not. He's not got DRS though. He's not got
No,
DRS.
He messed up on the last corner.
Yeah, the last corner he had a small bump, but
Kakar has gone green, as he says. His sights on for summon as Clockst has overtaken Hawk.
Hawk
To
is-
P5 there.
yeah,
What's he top
they're
racing
getting a
for?
bit, getting Godfrey a bit in the way at the
And
moment.
Dak Air is gonna.
Oh,
Dak-
Hawk.
Dak Air-
Hawk's fine.
And if we
What
view
happened
Dak
with
Air,
Hawk?
he
That's
is.
a
Turn 9.
good striking opportunity for Outguard as well, who's trying to climb his way back
The
up the
care
order.
going
And
very
also, if we look
wide.
at Dak Air, he is really only 2 seconds from Summit. This could be a.
I think Cap might have been saving ties because now he's pulling away from Acer.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
I
say
think.
that, and Acer's
Oh.
already. And I say that, and Acer has already pulled about 4/10 back on Cap.
No. This. Oh, and there goes Officer
Oh.
Cap into the. No, that was Summit
That's
into the
some.
pits. I thought
Someone
it was
into the
Summit.
pits, and that means Clockstall be up to P4.
I think
And
Acer is
Outguard-
starting to lose time now with the
Tire.
tire wear.
I think
There's
actually.
still
he
8 laps
stopped,
to go, so
Or he could have
do you
slowed
think
down.
Acer has to pit? Acer, do you think Acer
No.
has to pit soon?
Yes. I think
he
so.
has to because if he wants to
I
stand
think
any
Officer
Cap,
Cap has to.
if Cap, I think both drivers have to because if they
I
want to
think
last to the end
it's
of the race,
smart
because there's
enough
no way they
Oh,
can
and
keep
that is
going.
Clockst spinning.
Oh, that's horrible for the.
But he
Getting
saved
Fame
it.
overtaken
driver.
by Hawk, and Outguard is very close.
But look at this battle. I mean,
2 seconds now. I think Acer has to pit.
He's gonna
Yeah,
have
I
to try
think he
something.
He's
he
gonna have
can't
to
pit now though. If he pits now, he's gonna be screwed.
I don't think he will be.
I think he has to go to the mediums.
I think he might try to do the undercut and stay out. I think he's
If
might.
he's, I think is he pitting now? No, he's not. He's not pitting this
He's
lap.
gonna
But
see
actually,
what
does not
this
stand any
now.
chance of catching up to Cap.
Well,
he
what
has
I'm
to
thinking
pit.
is
1.9,
Cap's
he's
gonna.
got a bit of time.
Unless
Come on,
he's hoping
Acer?
for the rain. Unless he's hoping for the rain or maybe a Cap
Or
mistake.
I think no. I think he's ready for Cap to pit, and I don't think he's gonna pit.
I don't
I
think he
he's
will
gonna try
pit.
to stretch it. He has 14-second gap to next position.
But still
He's
8
gonna try
laps.
to let hit and keep it going.
There's
8
still 8
laps
laps
on
to
mediums,
go.
that's ridiculous.
And there is a front wing on the track that. Oh, Cap! What happened to Cap?
Officer Cap,
Acer goes round
he
the
lost his
outside.
wing! Officer
Cap
Cap
has no
lost
wing.
the
Cap
wing!
lost his wing!
Cap has
That
lost
was
his
the
wing.
mistake! That was the mistake that Acer was looking for!
Now Acer.
Officer
has
Cap
this
trying.
front
Oh
leg race.
no no no!
This is horrible for Cap. That's probably lost him a couple of seconds.
The only thing Acer has to
Easily.
do now is stay consistent and get to the end. Or maybe
Cap's
even
gonna
switch to
pit.
tires too.
Cap's lost 2 seconds. Cap has lost 2 seconds. I wonder if Acer will
Oh,
pit.
he's out!
Cap, oh, he is out the curb!
The curbs
The
got
curb.
him!
The curb has got him, and if Acer wins this race, he'll be top of the championship. I
No,
think.
it's 5. Then it will be 5 points separating
Oh, 5
them,
points.
meaning it will be a showdown at the final race.
A Max versus Lewis battle. Cap stuck in the curb.
Acer
And
has
for
one
all the
job
Acer
now, and
fans
that
out
is
there-
bring it home.
All the Acer fans, aka me,
Oh
That
wow!
you know,
In
but-
this lap 26 was the lap where it all went wrong for Cap.
2 races in a row, Officer Cap is out by no fault of his own. Well, technically it is because he lost his front wing, but god damn. It
Do you
happened.
think Cap could bottle this? Do you think Cap could bottle this?
He might.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of mad.
5 laps ain't much. Vexlam
Flex
preparing
line
to
saying
And
he
he
DDoS
does
Acer.
prepared to DDoS Acer. I think the
Yeah.
only worry now for Acer is Decare, because Decare is still pulling about 2 seconds a lap on Acer.
That will be a
That
lot
guy
of
is-
points.
And you
So
can see
Cap-
Cap stricken car.
will the care be nice and give Acer this win for the championship?
It's
But I do not think
10.8.
that. Because the care is on the same team as Capstar.
Acer in.
Acer's pitting. Acer
And he
is pitting.
didn't bottle it. He had a perfect
I
pit
think,
there.
I think this is the perfect chance now for Acer because he'll be on quicker tyres.
I think he will be going onto the mediums now because the softs will be
He's
ridiculous.
gonna go to the soft. I think.
Yeah, softs will be
Yeah.
absolutely ridiculous at this
The
stage.
care taking the lead.
That's
Decare
where
will
he
take
goes
the
on.
lead.
Softs.
He's on
He
stop.
does take the softs. He's going
Oh
for
god.
quick time.
Oh god. Oh no.
He's going for quick
Don't
time.
do
How
this,
many
mate.
cars are gonna
Don't
take
do
him?
this. Oh,
This
no.
could be the part where Acer bottles it.
Did he go
I
out
mean-
too soon? We'll find out. Hawk
I
behind
think he
him.
may have done.
Has lost a lot of position now, though.
I mean, let's see the gap between him and the care, which he has to cross now.
He'll be P3, I think. He's only lost
He's gonna
one
be
position.
P2.
He's still
6.5.
P2.
6 seconds. Can you give him 6 seconds in 5 laps? I mean,
I
we've
think
already
he could.
seen.
I
I
mean, the
think he
care
could,
is on
as
hard,
Algar-
so
Algar just overtakes around the outside of Hawk
Of
base.
Hawk.
We've got to
And that means Algar's
Clock's
might
also
be able to
going
still
for
get
it.
a podium.
while you're concentrating on the battle at the front, as that's how Hawk base sliding in the Jaguar.
oh, he's in the wall.
Oh no, he's not. Oh,
He's
a
off.
horrible spin for Hawk base, and he loses the podium.
Algar in the podium position.
Outguard. That
And
is
I wonder
very
how
nice for the Red
Fexland
Star.
will be feeling there.
Let's see what the gap is between Acer
Hawk
and
no
the care
power.
now.
Hawk has
Outguard.
lost all his power.
Outguard lost
Hawk
power.
has no power.
Hawk has actually been overtaken by Summon now. That mistake has cost him 3 positions.
Let's see the gap, and it's only 6.3. That's not enough.
I think Acer's bottled this. I think
think so.
Acer. I
It
don't
does
think
look
Decare
like
will.
it. The care sliding. The care sliding a lot.
Oh, oh, oh!
Oh,
This might.
He
oh,
saved
this is the
it.
perfect opportunity for Acer. This will be a couple of seconds game if
I
he
think
gets
the-
this right.
I think
he
the
does.
care's
He gets
tires
to-
are done.
This. We,
I think the
Acer.
care's lost in the tires. This is Acer's chance.
He's just lost 3
Both
seconds in 1
Vexilon drivers. Both Vexilon drivers.
Clocks is also fighting for the place now for the
Outguard has
podium.
also gained some time. Clockston Outguard
Is
battling
he-
for P3.
Acer
Summon
might
and
be on-
Hawk base.
You know what? Acer might really try to do it. Officer Cap has quick time right now. He might try to take that extra point away from him.
I mean, Officer Cap can't keep the point, I think, because
Yeah.
he DNF'd.
So, but let's see. Then no one's gonna get the point
But
unless
who knows,
Acer is
maybe
trying
that
to push
point
for it.
will be the
It's 3.35 seconds. 4 laps to go.
the car sliding around. Maybe the car will pit too, or is that a bit too
I think
ridiculous?
Decare will have to pit if he. No,
He
he doesn't.
doesn't.
I think pitting is not the right bet for Decare. He's in the
No,
lead
he's
with only a few
gonna-
laps to go. Pitting
I
will
think
all but probably
Acer
guarantee
lost
him.
some time. No, he didn't. 2.3.
He's got to just try hold
The
out.
car
for now,
sliding
Decare
a
does.
lot right now.
I think
You
Decare
can
just has
see
to try
him.
hold out. I don't think he can. I think
Decare-
this has become an impossible situation.
It looks
This
like
is
the
a
car is the
shark
one that's
bait.
struggling. Looking at his onboard.
Outguard, look at Outguard, 8.1. Let's see what his gap for. Oh, sliding a little
pitting.
bit for Acer.
The car is
see
practically
what Outguard's
rallying
gap is.
this car,
Let's see what.
drifting
what
through
Outguard's
every
gap is.
single corner. Acer now
He's
1.5 seconds.
Fighting the
Look.
car.
I mean, Clocks maybe can still get a podium if we, besides the 1-2, look at 3 or 4. They're right there next to each other.
Looking at the car, he's pretty much counter steering every corner, so his tires outguard in the wall. Not yet. Oh, that was close.
And that's a perfect opportunity for Clocks.
Clocks!
Clocks was a
there he
couple of
goes.
seconds behind Outguard. That gap will
And
be
there he
2:10.
goes.
Now they're side
Can
by
he get, wait,
side.
I think he needs to sit behind him and let him get that DRS.
The
And
Care
there he
and
goes.
Acer, the battle for the lead.
Clocks
The
gets
battle for the
DRS.
win. They both go over the bridge.
Oh,
Out of that
Acer's got
corner.
this. Acer just
I think
doesn't
Acer's got
need
this
to
now. I
make
don't
mistakes.
think the Care
There
can
we
hold
go.
out
Decker
for
can't
the
make
3
any
laps.
mistakes
Can he hold
now.
it? Decker. Oh, he might make it in the second corner. He's gonna make it in the second corner.
You can see the
Acer.
speed, you can see the grip.
Oh!
Ooh, both had a
Acer.
moment. Both had a moment.
Oh,
Into corner 4 here.
Acer
Corner
is
five.
going
Will be dead,
around
but
the
Acer's-
outside.
Corner 7.
And Acer is ahead.
Acer's at
Just.
lead. Corner 8. And wait, Decker gets DRS. Is he gonna be close
Yeah,
enough?
the car's gonna fight
think-
back
oh,
now.
yeah,
I
Can
think.
close
he
enough,
can
he's
he
not
use
too
all of
close.
his... He's gaining.
The car
He's
getting
gaining
fast.
again. Into turn 9. This is where Decker could lose it all. Oh, he didn't lose
They
any
both
grip.
get out cleanly. I think
Decker,
the car
over
got
on
it
the
better.
outside.
The car, I think, is using more
Decker is
energy.
not losing as much time as we expected. Decker's back into the
The
lead.
car
in the
sliding a
sector.
bit. Oh,
Acer's gone wide, so is the Care.
Oh,
the car
Oh,
goes
yeah,
more
so too.
wide.
That's the Care going wide as well. You can see him struggling to keep the car on track.
Oh, the car might be even pitting now, or he's
I think
going
the
to
look at
stay
Car-
out.
outguarding clocks. Look at outguarding clocks. That right there. Can Clocks make the move on outguard?
He's too far away for that at the
Hawk
moment.
base is now 37 seconds down. Hawk base has dropped off so much in these last few laps.
0.6 seconds. I think Decker's lost it.
This
Who
isn't over
knows?
yet. This is Canada
Anything
we're
can
talking
still
about.
happen.
Hawk has just gone fastest in sector 2.
Acer had a little. I think Acer had a problem, but he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
I think Hawk.
Hawk is going for fastest lap.
If he's gonna steal the lap from his old teammate, that could really drive home the Bottas memes.
Feeling.
He does not
He
take
misses
it.
it. But is he gonna go again? Let's see. Decker is out of this race, I'm gonna say.
He's on the grass as well.
Clocks is looking not very competitive at the moment. He
We
cannot
have we
catch
probably have a
outguard.
winner takes all scenario next weekend. We probably
Mm.
have a winner takes all.
The car in the wall.
The-
Oh, the car is in the wall.
Does that mean one of the other two could catch him? No, 10
I don't
second
think
gap.
that's too far away. I think.
We've got to see what
but
happens
if he
in his final
pits-
lap.
if he
Watch
pits-
out for Summon as well. He is gaining on Clockstan Outguard.
Is
We've
he gonna
seen-
pit? He does not pit.
Acer though only needs to go for one more lap. Hawk
That's
crashing
Hawk.
out.
He's out. He's out of the race.
Turn
then
9. He's the only driver to crash out in turn 9. At least someone did.
We knew it was gonna happen this race, and Hawk is
And that
running.
means that Kral will be P6 and Godfritzel will be
Hawk is
P7.
walking to the line at the moment.
That
Acer
means Godfritz is gonna get a good amount of points this race.
going on the back straight one more time. If he crashes
the
out
last
here
time.
too, it will be a disaster for him. because now he is so close to getting that championship.
He has no one
He's
in front of
taking
him.
it
There's
slowly.
Hot car.
He's not running over the car with the Dakar drift.
Oh, the
He's
car's
out!
He's out! The car's
Massive.
out on the last lap!
That car's out. That
And
means
Outguard
Outguard
will be
and Clock
P2.
are gonna get podium.
Outguard on his way to P2
He
and
Clock's get
Clock's
P2.
in
Somebody is
P3.
sliding as well.
Clock might
Clock's-
steal it.
Clocks could steal this from Outguard. He will get DRS.
Acer now going over the bridge.
Clock goes wide.
And Godfritzel is out. Godfritzel is out of the race as well.
But it
Down
doesn't
P8.
matter because Acer is the winner of this race. 5
He
points
wins.
between him
wins
and
the
Officer Cap.
Canadian Grand Prix. Can Clock steal this? No, he cannot.
It looks like
Outguard goes over the
Outguard
bridge.
will
Clocks
come.
goes over the bridge. 6-10 separate them.
P2.
Who will finish in P2? It will be Outguard. Oh, yes, it
Wow.
will be Outguard.
Outguard just ahead
Some
of
in
Clocks.
P4.
Some in
Jack
P4.
Garrett
The
out.
care out. Crowl on his way now to P5.
P5, he probably will have slapped your wrist for that at the
Godfrey's-
beginning of the race.
Godfrix, what do you do there? I mean, I
He's
think
out, I think that
also
he's
the
just...
curbs?
Yes.
Yep, the curb.
So that means only 5 finishes in the end.
Wow.
And the care
And
is
now the
in a
rain
new car.
comes!
And now the rain
No,
hits.
now the rain has come. Kral has to be careful.
He's fine, he's fine, he's fine.
I think he's
Kral,
fine,
don't
but the
DMS.
rain really could have screwed him up.
He's taking it
And
slowly. He's the only one
Crow-
driver
across.
who's left.
To the final line.
You
He
can't be.
finishes
You gotta be kidding me!
P5.
It's
A good
raining now.
finish for him, so. Wow.
That Acer.
And Dak Area is very pissed.
Can you?
It all fell
Acer
apart.
won on a wet setup.
That's
That just
wow.
shows how much more speed he could have had if he was on a dry setup that race.
Yeah, you could have been
That's
gapping the
off.
cap.
Wow.
Do we want to do interviews? Or no?
Oh, we're hella going to do interviews. We need to see more of this shit.
Someone get Carl into VC.
Can you send me the link then to the interview place?
We
Yes.
actually do not have an interview place at the moment.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's still being built. I don't know. Who knows?
Well,
Maybe next
what a
season.
race! What a race!
I think we all know who to talk to. I'm gonna get at
Yes,
least
I think that-
Acer. Acer needs to be in here as soon as possible. I'm going to quickly get him in. We definitely want to talk to Acer because what did we just witness?
I don't know, it was chaos at the end there with the care.
Well-
Three
I
think Dak
drivers.
Area.
3 drivers on the last 2 laps crashed out. Hawk, Decare, and Godfritzel.
I
And
think
that's
this
gonna
is
be that. Wait, is Godfrey's not gonna lose?
And Outguard has taken his best finish of the season as well. He's taken his best finish of the season in P2.
hello Acer, welcome up here. Can you describe what is going through your head right now?
I think 2 rounds ago I never would have thought that I'd be this close to Officer Cap in the championship, and that I'd even have a chance in I guess the last round to perhaps clutch the championship. But I mean, here I am, I guess, somehow.
Acer, what was your mind on those last 2 laps when Cap was just, or not Cap, that guy was just losing all his pace?
Both of them actually.
Was it I need to pass him, or was it let him mess up?
When I was on the sauce, to be honest, I was kind of doubting my decision to go on the
We all
sauce
were
because
too.
I thought, yeah, because I mean, Dakar was he on the hards? I'm not sure,
Yes, he was.
but
Everyone
yeah,
but you were
so-
on the hards.
yeah, so I was.
Or no, he was
doubting
on
my
mediums for
decision.
those last laps.
Yeah, so I went on sauce to try and steal the fastest lap. Didn't work out, but I started. Yeah, I guess that's about it.
Acer, I have a question as well. How were you feeling when you midway through the race you made that pit stop and you almost crashed? What was it, like a heart in your mouth moment there?
Wait, can you repeat that again?
When you midway through the race you were going in front of the pit stop and you clipped both walls with your tire. Was it like a heart in your mouth moment that you
Oh yeah, that.
got quite anxious?
Yeah, I mean, Acer.
I was pretty scared at that moment as well. I was like, I guess it's
And your-
hard in my
Your
mouth.
teammate
like,
came P4 today. How do you feel about that?
it's good. I think we might have overtaken
Mhm.
Ferrari.
I
It's
believe
because
you
we're
guys
fighting
have.
for P2.
Or actually,
Yeah.
no, I don't believe you guys have. I think you guys are really behind because he didn't get a podium. But yeah.
I mean 25 plus 12
And
points. I think that
and
should
you
be
were my
enough.
pre-race prediction. I knew you were gonna come out with some type of speed, but I think if Decker might have made his tires a little bit better during that race, he would have easily won that.
Yeah, I mean, the
I
thing is
mean-
that the kind of messes up, you gotta make the most of it, you know, you can't let him get away with it.
Midway through the race, you know, everyone was mostly in it. What did you think? Were you like, I need to race consistently, or was it like, I need to get into first?
I think midway through the race, I didn't fully get up to speed yet, but I mean, as soon as after the pit stops, I guess, that's when I really started pushing, and that's when I got in the zone, I guess.
Yeah.
Caught up
And
to
then,
Acer.
what was your reaction to Cap going out of the race because of the curbs?
I just couldn't believe it. Like, I thought Cap would play it safe and like just bring it home so that even if it's a P2, he's pretty much got the championship secured, but I guess he pushed too hard and crashed.
I believe you've overtook him in the points now, or something.
He's actually 5 points behind now, so one final question, Acer. Next race, United Emirates Grand Prix. Can you do it?
Yeah, I think I can. I think it's possible, but apparently UAE is one of Cap's strongest tracks, so I mean, I'll have to practice that.
And also, I recommend changing your Lewis Hamilton engineer photo to a Max Verstappen at this point.
I should probably do from Mercedes to Max Verstappen.
And I said, do you remember me?
Yeah, I do. You're my engineer, right?
I was until I left. That was.
Oh yeah, you are.
Alright, Acer,
Here we
thank
go.
you very much. As we're now going to have our next driver
I'm
on.
gonna move up.
Actually-
move up Crow.
Yeah, let's get Kral up.
Or actually, let's do summon.
Hey, we can't do one at
Well-
only one at a time, right? Alright.
Okay, fine.
Two more
Hello,
drivers.
hello
Hi.
Kral. What a race was that for you? A bit of a taking it easy, looking at the battles ahead?
Yeah, this was probably the most boring race I've ever been in. I realized from the start that the setup choice I made is not gonna help me fight against these guys. And I was just praying for rain basically and taking it easy, and that's gained me a P5 position today, so that's really lovely. But I obviously, if I knew that the weather would have been like this, I would have gone for a more aggressive setup and pushed harder, and probably I would have been up like P6, P7. Pretty boring
I mean,
race.
and what was your reaction, obviously, to Cap and Decker wrecking out? Were you
Um,
like, I'm getting more points this race?
That was exactly I just said to my engineer, easy pass, and then I just carried on taking it easy.
Yeah, we could tell you were taking it easy. Obviously, I mean, most of the race it was a battle, but then you didn't. I don't think it was worth pushing.
No,
And
obviously
with that finish, you're gonna move up to like P14 in the championship.
yeah, that's lovely. No, obviously I had a nice battle in the start, keep fighting with Random and Beffit for a little bit. And I was even with Aka and Beffit before Beffit spun out. Obviously I was keeping up with them, but I just realized in the long run its tires were out fairly fast. I just thought, yeah,
What
I'm
did you
gonna hang
think
back.
about? What did you think about when what's it called? Hold on, I forgot my question. You can continue.
Yeah, no, I had some nice battle at the start. I had good pace at the start. I think I was generally matching the front runners in Sector 1, but I obviously, my high aero setup helped me. I lost second in the middle sector consistently every lap, so yeah.
And actually, sorry to interrupt your interview, but that extra point actually counted towards Cap. So now Cap is 6 points ahead of Acer.
Is that been confirmed to be going
I
to
mean,
him?
it doesn't.
Yes.
It wouldn't. Yeah,
I mean,
it has.
Let's
Well,
not
this
forget
is-
Officer Cap made those standings. Let's not forget that part.
Well, I
Well,
don't think he
okay,
was really
okay.
for himself.
I think we may have to check that.
Confirm
back
that.
then.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
this is fantastic stuff for the championship, obviously.
Definitely.
Yes.
But Kral,
I was thinking about that. This is gonna set it up for a very nice finish next race.
so Kral, kind of a small question before we leave. What is your prediction for the top 3 next race?
It's UAE.
Yep.
High tire degradation, probably quite a few laps. No rain as far as I'm concerned.
It's
Oh
a
no.
fucking desert, dude. Of course not.
Well, obviously.
It's a desert, bro.
This is Ion. This is Ion, dude.
Yeah, this is
You never
Ion we
know.
are talking about, and they decide whether it rains or not.
This is the game that flips you when you drive in a straight line. Yes, don't gamble, don't rule out anything. But
Yes.
obviously we have the usual suspect. Buffett is gonna be up there unless he struggles massively. Capstar is gonna be up there. Ace is gonna be up there.
The care.
I like that track. I am confident I can probably push myself into a P6, P5 position. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how it plays out.
Okay.
I would bet my money on Capstar, but I think Acer is a very capable driver.
Bro,
was like,
I
I
actually
guess
got
so.
one more question for you. It's with the constructor standing. Do you think that Ferrari might show up for the last race and try to keep their second place, or do you think they're just not going to race?
I don't think that they have. How do I phrase this correctly? They're 5 points behind Craig. I don't think they're gonna be able to hold on. Buffett is a fantastic driver, but I think they lack the consistency and just the perseverance to keep them behind or
Alright.
go back ahead.
I have a question as well, Crow. Having a
Yes.
look at the constructor standings, you're not far off Jaguar in 6th place. Do you think by the end of Abu Dhabi you could have maybe overtaken them and just not P6?
With
and
9
P6?
points, behind, obviously I'm not hoping for too much, but I think P6, P7, or even P8 is it's reasonable. I think we can do it. I think it's doable.
I'm going to move with the next driver.
We got a little bit of an update. Dave just told Officer Cap that he will not get
Someone
the
come on.
point for the fastest lap.
So that means it's 6 points now.
Yeah,
Uh,
5
eight,
points
nine
actually.
points.
5 points now.
5 points. Oh yes, it is 5 points. Better than me, then.
All right, Sam. Hello there. Could you?
Summit, welcome.
How was your race for you?
It was pretty good, and could have done way better. The setup and the strategy was a little wonky, but it was pretty nice. It was pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, you were in a very big battle in the midfield. It was actually very hard to keep track because I can't really remember where everyone was. It was mostly all the drivers piled up. But
Summit, I got a question for you. You were racing clocks all race basically. What was your reaction when, obviously, the last lap came along and you only lost by basically a second? Was that heartbreaking that you didn't get your podium, or how does that feel?
He was when it was getting closer to the end of the race, he was on my engineer noticed he was on that 2-stop. So I was like, his tires must die, but then he just I don't know, he must have a wet setup or something. He stuck it. It's pretty consistent.
Another question. What was your reaction to when obviously Cap and Hawk crashed out, and then you got P4?
Oh, I kind of just laughed because of how they crashed. Because first Officer Cap just got eaten by the curb. I kind of just passed, and I was like, oh wow. I just kept on racing.
Anyone else got a question for him?
I do have a question. Looking at the championship, Constructors Championship, you are 26 points behind Vexelon Racing. Do you think with all the craziness which we had the last few races, do you think that will continue in the final race, and do you think you can snatch away both titles?
Yeah, we can definitely snatch it. Maybe,
Another question. Oh, sorry, you can finish that actually.
Yeah, maybe if Officer Cap can catch a few bumps, a bump or two,
That would
we
be
can
nice.
definitely get it. Time on.
I got another one. So obviously in the constructors, you have Cap and Acer pulled away, but then you have Benefit you basically locked top 3, but after that you have Cloaked, Deck Air. Do you think Deck Air might overtake Cloaked? Because they are 3 points apart.
Air is a very fast but slightly inconsistent driver, so anything's possible, but it just depends.
Do you think you'll overtake Hawkface and maybe Outguard if you can get at least 12 points next race, which would be a P3 finish?
Yeah, I can do that. Points.
Okay.
Do you think you can maybe finish P6 on this championship?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. We're going to have
Summon.
cut it a bit short and going to have
you
our last
close?
driver on. Oh, actually, Outguard is here too. So we're going to have 2 more drivers on. Starting with Cloxt.
Hello,
yeah.
hello, clocks.
Your sound is
Yeah.
very low at the moment.
Okay, I have a question, Clocks. How are you feeling coming out of that race? You got probably, I think is it your best finish of the season so far, or is it one of the, how are you feeling coming out of it?
In terms of like position, it is my best. I feel like I kind of deserve P2. Because I know P3 is good, but no, I want P2, and I feel like there's a chance I could get P2. And honestly, I didn't even expect a podium this race.
Clocks,
Okay.
the question. With you and Outguard battling almost all race, that really, did you guys have a lot of pressure on you guys most of the race? Because I mean, you guys went everywhere from P7 all the way to P2 in that battle.
It wasn't, I wouldn't say like a lot of pressure, like midway, but like maybe at the end a little, because like our tires were dying at the end of the track. You know how retarded Canada is, so like, yeah, it was like kind of, it was kind of intense.
Okay.
But then just out of nowhere, I hear my teammates scream, like, the Kira's out. I'm like, this is our chance.
Who's your teammate? I'm just wondering.
And he dead ass screamed out. I was like, okay, time to get a podium.
Mm-hmm.
Just one final question. Who do you think, or who do you rooting for in the final race of this season?
In terms of team or driver?
Both.
Okay. Okay, so team, I feel like Fexlon, they're kind of like, I don't know if they're in a spiral or something, but like, if they're still in a spiral for the last race, then Craig is definitely getting it. But if like, I don't know, something happens to Craig, it's kind of like, what happens to like their drivers in UAE? I think constructors, I think Craig has a stronger chance if they can keep it consistent. Fexelon, you can't really doubt Fexelon. I think Cap has a 6-point gap to Acer, so I feel like
5 point.
all Cap has to do is just beat Acer. That's all he has to do.
What's your opinion on the overruling of the extra point from Cap? Because he was not supposed to get that extra point.
For the fastest
Do you
lap,
feel like that's the right pick for them?
I feel like, I mean, I could get it from like one side because like he did crash out, but at the same time it's kind of like he set the fastest lap before anyone else, so I feel like he should at least get that 1 point.
Yep. All right.
Okay. I have a question as well, based on the driver standings. You've now overtaken Leclerc and moved up to P4. Do you think you can maybe hold him off and get P4 by the end of the season?
No, just no, just immediately no, because
I think you can.
I think you could.
That was a very extreme thing to happen.
I don't think the camera will show up.
That was.
I mean,
That's a low chance. Like, you wouldn't really expect that. So
I
that was
mean-
just gifted to us. I feel like
You-
Akira will definitely overtake in the last race.
Right, do you have anything
Okay.
more to comment on? Anything you want to say? Can literally be anything.
I I feel like there should be a little protest, like Outguard. Because from my perspective, I saw this man go off track like 5 times. And it wasn't like he hailed bump or something. No, willingly.
Yeah.
To make, not really pro, stay ahead of me. So I feel like something could happen later. I'm not sure what gonna happen. Something can happen.
Well, I mean, you can make a protest if you want. We have a lot of footage of you two battling, so it's
Well,
fully up to
I
you, I
have
guess.
my onboard, so like I could just screenshot. So
Oh, okay.
All
Nice.
right. Any more questions, GP or Neil?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, Cloaks. Thank you for your time. And have a great day.
appreciate y'all having me. See ya.
See ya.
All right.
Did,
Looking at the other people, I do not have as much time as usual, so we'll have one more person on. Thomas, did he even drive today? I'm not sure.
Bob Fritzl drove before crashing out.
I mean,
Joe Mama drove. didn't he?
Joe Mama has
yeah.
been a surprise this race, certainly.
I can try to get what's his name.
I don't know. Let's get Joe Mama on. Let's see what he
Joe
has
Mama,
to say.
hello.
Oh,
Hello, Joe Mama. You there?
yeah, I'm right here.
All right. Obviously you had a really great qualifying or practice session. You were sitting P5, P4 with them all. What happened in the race? We really didn't see her crash.
Yeah, so crash, turn 3, gives me PTSD. So I was coming out the corner, I think I had like a snap of oversteer. And then I just wound the curbs. I tried to brake, but the car would not stop and I just hit the wall.
Question: what's your opinion on? Obviously, you're an Alpha Romeo reserve driver. Do you think you could have finished top 5 that race, or do you think you would have been outnumbered or outraced?
Honest, I think I could have probably gotten like P10 most. Wait, no, not P10 because with DNF. Probably gone points that race, but I'm not overly upset, even though I have like, high expectations for myself.
I want your opinion on Decca's opinion on this track. He said this track is a joke and doesn't reflect anyone's pace. Do you believe that?
Some cases I do, in some cases I don't. Like saying that it doesn't reflect somebody's pace does. It really does. The track, on the other hand, it is actual hell. I hate this track so much now.
Yeah.
Do you
I
have
mean, what was your
anything?
opinion on? Oh, sorry, Daniel.
Do you have anything more that you would like to comment on? Maybe say out to the stream, to your fans.
Don't have fans, people don't even know me. I would just like to say,
That's just sad.
I would just
Believe
like
me.
to say one word.
Well, people, remember Joe Mama. He is a amazing driver / genius, and you should
Ooh.
definitely watch him next race and see how he wins.
If
I
he shows up as a reserve.
Really won't. It's Thomas who's driving next race.
Oh, you switching through the races, or are you just a reserve?
Me and Thomas are switching through the races because our main driver, Ben, can't attend races anymore, so just whoever is available and whoever asks first.
Oh, that's odd. Thomas, do you have anything to comment on today's race?
Clocks did very well. P3. I was just, supporting, helping him. I'm driving the next race. Obviously, I saw Outguard go wide many times.
Yes,
Which, many times, not due to oversteer or understeer. Just trying to stay ahead, which, it's not, corner cuts and stuff. But,
Yeah.
Pardon?
Yeah, that story might get a tell if a protest is going to be made. We do not know if anything is there yet. I don't see anything popping up.
Yeah, but I'm gonna practice this week for next race and try not to DNF like Britain and New Zealand.
Alrighty. Thank you both very much for joining in. And good luck next race. Kral, you are here joined back, I see. Just for the final
Getting
few
back.
words.
I think I still have the media status. I can allow myself
Yep,
in.
you do.
Yeah, you're technically you still are media. You're just the tech person, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose. I can go and leave if you want to.
Oh no! We're about to finish off anyway.
Okay.
So
Bro, who do you think's winning the world championship? What's that slot?
the World Championship.
Or the
I
World
don't.
Championship?
If I'm going to go through my honest predictions, I think Capstar will just about win it. But he's been struggling for 2 races in a row. He's having more pressure than ever. You never know. It could all change. In the final lap, it could be decided. You never know.
I
Chippy,
think
what do you think?
I'm sticking with Niels as well. I think Capstar could win this. I mean, we saw it last season as well. Capstar went into the final race in a battle with Buffett for the championship, and I just think that Cap will be able to take what happened last season with him into this race, and I think he could easily beat Acer. if
Although-
he
I'm gonna
goes
take
to
a,
final.
Officer
I'm gonna
Cap
take a
wasn't
different
under
opinion. I
as
think
much
Acer's
pressure.
gonna bring it home. I think Acer's gonna bring it home and win it. He's like you said, he's gonna practice a lot. Obviously, I know he puts in the hours. I was his engineer before. If he wants to win, he can easily go out and just dominate if he puts enough hours in.
Well, we will all find out next race. Will Outguard get a penalty for his actions? Will the care get good? Will the championship be decided on the final round? Or even
Will
before
Cap-
the race
Will
starts?
Capstar learn how to drive?
Yeah, that is
Yes.
Will
also a
Kral not
question.
finish last?
Yes.
Will Aston Martin continue to exist? We will
No.
all...
Yeah, we will.
No, we
will.
don't.
We scored the points we needed to.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. That's so
We
great.
did that last round.
Yeah, that's so
Yeah,
great.
we're cool. We're cool.
Will someone get banned? We will all find out this season.
Yes.
Or maybe next season.
Next week on Keeping Up with RFO,
Thank you very
Yes.
much for watching, everyone.
will
Good luck.
Niels get the
Thank
group job he wants to do?
And we will see you next week. Bye bye.
See you later.
Not sure you have a name, so I will call you Keith. Ooh. See where you're going, but I don't know where you've been. Is that saliva or blood dripping off your chin? If you don't like the name Keith, I'ma call you Jim. Ooh. And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. Give that wolf. I like the scent of every meal on your breath. That hunger in you, I'm in danger now, I guess. Let's go to grandma's, use the grandma tastes the best. Ooh. And before that wolf